Alright boys, welcome back to another video, and today, Turn on our powers, back at it again with another reset. Yes, and we've got ourselves the Sun family team, as per usual. Haven't changed too much, so there's that. But again, I did see like a comment on this here last time. If you were going to like swap out for the Kaioken Goku, this one, if you're going to keep with Z tier and then Sun family, then I suggest, oh, let me just switch to power level French for easier access. Then I'd suggest going with this Goku here. Reason being, he heals. He heals, and he gives people extra damage. Plus his 5%. It's quite a bit. Again, that's why you want to stay in Z tier. Or, in turn, you could use this man because he is pretty good. Because this here, just this here, he's really good support for the movie Gohan, for the movie 10 Gohan and Goten. So there's that. Or if you want to dip into S tier, then I suggest maybe Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Albeit because he has a cover change, he is getting quite a bit, and he gets some extra ki recovery, and he has very high ki recovery. That's the only reason. That's all I suggest. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into the video now with our first fight there right in front of us. And that is a very easy stage. So, let's get into how the formation's going. What formation are we going with? Now, I have it like this here because it's green, purple, red. We already have all the color countering. And since there's only one purple, there's no point in bringing the Goten here. So yeah, let's get our way into how we're going to do this. Okay, so the attack formation. I suggest getting rid of the Cell first. Then I'd say the Trunks. Then we'll go for Kakarot Goku, the Cell, Kefla, and then Gotenks. Although this isn't the way I did it before, but this is going to be a test run. And if need be, I'll probably say maybe go for the doubling down on the reds, but do keep the Gotenks to last. I'd suggest that much. Alright, coming out of that fight, Kaioken and Gohan taking a wee bit of a hit, but not too bad for the most part. Full kill, nothing to fret too much about. So yeah, let's get into the next round. And that's to our left, with a decently easy enough siege. Only reason being because this one, Sun Family, with so many people, with 3 people able to get supers on about turn 2, turn 3. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, this is the round we're going with. Let's get into the formation. Alright, this is going to be the formation we're going to run with. It's a full color counter because they have the full color wheel. So yeah, although we don't have to worry too much about Vegito Blue, other than with Goten, because everyone else is already strike primarily. So it should be a wee bit interesting to see how well we can do this. So let's get into it. The attack formation, I'm gonna go with, I'll make our blues are gonna be attacking first and foremost. So it will be, then it will be the yellow. So I'd suggest maybe getting rid of black first, UI, then get rid of Gogeta, Vados, Beerus, and Vegito Blue. This is not going to go well, I can say that much. But, again, this is only a test. Again, the first round of playing these matches are always test matches. So, it's subject to change. So let's get into it. And coming out of that fight, other than Gohan, everyone else is super healthy. Full kill and everything. I call it an okay match. Not the best, but certainly good. Alright, so for our next one, we're going to go with this one because, I mean, like, compared to this one over here. I mean, like, the follow-up matches aren't really too spectacular, actually. But yeah, other than that, we have this here one. It only has to go on, so it should be okay. I don't know about Super Saiyan 4 because I don't have him, so I can't really say too much about him. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do. Okay, so this is gonna be the formation we go rocking with. All because we already have the full color wheel to counteract this team. That's why I'm saying that. So yeah, this should be okay. Not guaranteeing it, but it should be alright. For the attack formation, get rid of the Gohan first. Then I'd suggest the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Because again, I don't know too much about him. Because I don't have him. So I can't say too much. Then I'd suggest the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. Super Saiyan 4, Kid GT, and then Healer Goku at the end. I suggest this here. But then again, subject to change. I'm not too educated on the Super Saiyan 4. If anything interesting happens at the end of the game, I'll obviously put it to the right hand side and show you how Super Saiyan 4 works if anything interesting happens as is. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so coming out of that fight, everyone's still healthy. Gohan, however, is taking a bit. Got the full kill, avoided his super attack. And so I guess nothing really of note to worry about per se. So yeah, I guess let's move on. For our next one, it's going to be right above us against another Sun Family stage. And I just realized this is the one that I told you to avoid down here. It is exactly the same. Okay, it should be fun. Hang on, let me just double check. Well, to be fair, if you really are struggling, I suggest going to this one. If you're struggling, go to this one here. Super easy. And the one above it is easy enough. And then you can just continue up your way to either to here or here. But I'd recommend maybe here if you are struggling. But for the time being, I'm going to go with this one. So, let's see how well we can do this here. Hopefully, I'm not going to die during the process of this. Okay, so this is going to be the formation we're going to run with. Yes, I am taking the Gohan off. He's at 38% HP. So, I mean, there's that. Can't really do too much about it. So, let's just see if we can do this. And see how well we can actually do this here without the Gohan. Attack formation, it's going to be Goten, Gohan, Kaioken, and then Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Then I suggest the Great Saiyaman 1, 2, and then Super Saiyan 4. Again, get rid of these 4 first. Oh, if you're going up against this fight, do this here. This is the best formation I can suggest you doing. All because 3 of them get super attacks on either turn 2 or 3. Turn 3 is Kaioken here. And turn either 2 or 3 is Blue Kaioken. Goten gets it on turn 2, but Gohan has immunity. Rather get rid of the Goten first, rather so than the Gohan. All because it's just a bit more of a simplistic way of doing this. Alright, so let's get into it. Okay, so coming out of that fight, and this Kaioken is taking a hit. Also, I've now figured out that this Goku, turn 2. So, the way I do this here would be Goten, Gohan, then get rid of this Kaioken before this one. Get rid of him before him. I'll say that much. Get rid of him before him. So in other words, the rest of it was fine. Just swap the Kaiokens about. That's all I'll say. Let's get into the next one. With the one to our right, then it's another Sun Family stage. It's the exact same one. So now that we know the way it works, we can now counteract it to our best ability. Let's get into it. And obviously we're just going to go with this formation. Isn't anything too crazy, but now that we know how the Kaioken works, we can counteract this team even better. Attack formation is going to be Goten, Gohan, and this Kaioken. Remember, do this one first before this one. And then we can get rid of this Goku and then this Goku. Also, I only just realized it's Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 last time, and it's now Kid GT Goku. But same rules apply. It worked okay last time, minus the Kaioken mix-up, but now that we know, let's get into it. And coming out of that one, oh Jesus Christ, our character's now taking a serious hit. Although we did avoid all supers, so I guess that's alright. I don't think about this Kaioken though. I think we did get hit, and badly at that one. Because 4 of our characters are now super low, which is not normal for Sun Family. But I can't do anything about that. This board is ridden with Sun Family. But again, I'll show like the part where I'm talking about with the Kaioken. But yeah, other than that, let's get into the next one. And that's going to be right above us here with a super easy feat. We can slow down because it's easy. We can slow down and heal up our units. Somewhat alright. But yeah, let's get into how we're going to do this. Yeah, better have this here. Because if this Goku gets hit, well then all 3 of them get healed up. So it's all good. So if we attack formation, get rid of this 21 first. Then get rid of this Piccolo. Then the Gohan. Launch. Yamcha and then Roshi. This is what I feel like could work. I'm getting rid of 21 first because she can flash you. So it's better to get rid of her first. It's like her on the Androids team. Or Regen or whatever team she's on, I forget. But still, let's get into this fight. It should be easy enough. Hopefully we'll be able to heal up a wee bit. Okay, coming out of that fight. And you know what? I think we did actually heal up a bit. I think we did heal up. Full kill and everything. I'd say it was alright. Let's get into the next one. And that'll be our one over here. Against another Sun Family. Although no Gohan. There's no Gohan. So this could work really well. I'm just saying. Let's get into the formation. Okay, so this is going to be the team we're going to be running with here. And yes, I have got Goten off. And I still haven't got Gohan on. But I still think we could do this here pretty well. So, I said we see how this goes. As for formation, obviously get rid of these 2 first. Then I'd suggest this Goku, this Goten, double down the purples, get rid of the red, and then the Birdku. Yeah, sure, that'll work. If it doesn't, obviously I'll let you know afterwards. Let's get into it. And coming out of that fight, pretty solid at the moment time being. Everyone's healthy enough, full kill and everything. Let's get her going, get off. Okay, so for our next 2 fights going straight ahead of us, and this is Sun Family team, although it is something that we are familiar with, so there is that. However, if you're struggling, I'd suggest maybe go for this. Again, if you're struggling, I'd maybe suggest. If not, well then... Actually, yeah, no, leave that one. Although it is free fist, no, leave it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the formation for this one right here. Okay, this is going to be the formation we're going to run with. And yes, I'm bringing the Gohan back in, so I am. Only because that there's 2 reds. I might as well try and mow them down as best I can. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so that's the formation. These 3 first, obviously. Then get rid of 18. The Great Saiyaman 1, 2. And then the healer Goku at the end. As you do. So yeah, let's get into the fight. Coming out of that one. Solid. Pretty solid. Avoided all the supers. Although barely, but still. Avoid supers. Nice. Let's get into the second one of the 5 stages, and that's another Sun Family team. Although, no healer. Okay, so this is going to be the formation we're running with here. Somewhat similar to the previous one, although I just swapped the bottom 3 and that's about it. Again, I'm going to put Kaioken out of the healing spot, only because I want to see if we can get Gohan healed up a bit. And he did get healed up last time, so let's see if we can do it again. Attack formation, these 3 first, always. Then it's just Great Saiyaman 1, 2. There's Goten, and then the Gohan. Unless you're running regen, go for the Gohan first. If not, do this here. Somewhat self-explanatory because this Gohan has a buff against regen. So let's get into it. And coming out of that one, solid enough, although Kaioken did take a wee bit of a hit, but full kill, all supers avoided, nonetheless. So you know, I call it a win. I said we get into the next one, shall we? Alright, for our next one, it's going to be this 4-fist right here. It gets regen team. So this could go bad, but it could also go good. Okay, so let's get into the attack formation. Okay, so this is going to be the formation we're going with here. Now, I only have the Gohan off because I want to get a full color wheel. Because the other team also has a full color wheel, so I might as well double down and do the exact same thing. So, let's get into it. Okay, so for the attack formation, this 21 first, as I said, she has a flash. In other words, can't attack for a turn. Okay? So for our next one, it's going to be Piccolo. Then it's just the Boo, the 21, Nail, and a Revival Cell. Leave the Revival to last because if you need a rush, then you just do it on his second life if you have this first one popped. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so let's get into the fight. And coming out of that one, pretty solid for a 10th win streak bonus, have to say. Full kill and everything. 1.8, 100% take it. Let's see if we can get to the next one. And that will be this super easy fight. With blues, purples and reds. So I said we get into the formation. Alright, so this is going to be attack formation. I'm still keeping the Gohan off. Because he only healed by 1% that one time. And also because it's purple, blue and red. We only need one blue. So, that's why I'm doing this here. So let's get into it. Okay, so it'll be Bootanks, obviously. Then it'll be Videl. Then get rid of these two. The Gohan, then the Vegeta. To be fair, you can intertwine between these two considering they're both EXs. So it doesn't really matter too much, per se. So, let's get into the fight. And coming out of that one, nice. I think we even got a wee bit of a heal. We got the full kill and avoided Bootanks super. So you know it's a good one. And for next one, you can either go here, which is an easily enough family fight, or we go here to an android fight, which is also somewhat easy enough, I guess. One says like easy, but I mean it's easy enough. But if we go to this one, then we have to deal another Sun Family team, although no Goten, but there is 2 healers. So there is that. Or you can end up here, which is just easy as all hell. And to be fair, for the next one, we'll be going to like this one for 15th win streak. So yeah, also if you go to here, there's that stage, or this stage, which is again easy enough. So I'm gonna go with this one here, just because I feel like it, also because I feel like this could be a bit easier than this one. But if you're gonna go with this one, obviously go with this here formation. This is what I suggest here for the formation. Go with this here. If you are going to do this here, this will be the formation. For this here, it's a wee bit of a different story, but it won't be too much change from what I already have. But regardless, let's get into this fight right here. Okay, so this is going to be the formation we're going to run with. Yes, I don't have anyone on this one. The only reason being is because this Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 does all 3 and his own. That's the only reason. So yeah, I said we get into it. Okay, so the attack, get rid of these two first. Get rid of these two first immediately. That's all I'm saying. Then let's just get rid of the cell, then the 17, 18, and then 16. If not, if you don't want to do cell then 17, then do 17 and cell. That's only if this fight does go south. But if it goes south, it'll most likely be because of 16's self-destruct. But I digress, so let's get into it, shall we? Alright, coming out of that one. Took a wee bit of a hit though of that Goku. Well, we give full kill. I will have a look back on this here, but I'll obviously play under the right. If 16 did self-destruct, which I'm assuming yes, considering he was full health. But I digress regardless. So let's get into our final match of the game. And that is obviously this one right here. Again, it's super easy. Nothing to fret about. I said we get into it immediately. Because this is going to be the formation we'll be running with here. Yes, the Goku is taking a wee bit, if need be. I'm going to have to take him off, which is not really ideal, but it's going to need be because same thing with Gohan. 45, 43, there's not much of a difference between them. But let's get into the fight anyways. So for this one, we're going to get rid of Tapion first. Then I'd suggest the Super Saiyan 4. The baby Rildo. This Boo and then Goku. This is what I suggest. So I said we get straight into it. And coming out of our final fight, 1.5 million, super easy. The full kill and everything. Nothing really to fret about with this here one. But yeah, let's see whereabouts we end up. 17, nearly 18 mil. That's nice. I'll take that. But where do we end up on the leaderboard is my question. Come on, give it to me. I'm in here 18.2. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all, in all honesty. And 230. Also, if you're questioning if this is me, yes it is. Was it translating? I don't know, you figure that out. I'll leave that as a wee challenge for you if you made it this far. But yeah, other than that, that's it. The end of this here. Hope you did enjoy. I will 100% have my MUI videos sorted by tomorrow, most likely. I'll most likely be having them ready for tomorrow, and then I'll be uploading them at least one throughout that week. So expect that, and I shall see you all then. Tally-ho.